Hey Earthlings!
Hello everybody.
Many people, when they hear that we are vegans or eating plant-based diet, they immediately say or bring the argument that eating meat is not wrong because there's other animals eating each other, or because there is shamans in the Amazon, they also eat meat.
We want to explore whether it actually is natural, whether that reality that other animals eat animals justifies that human beings also eat animals. I want to start by saying that there is no evil in nature. Nature is one organism that operates as an ecosystem. So everything that exists within nature has its place, which is why we cannot say that a lion is doing something bad or something wrong when it goes hunting and when it kills.
Because it's following its instinct, and it follows the natural law that how their system functioning and what they need to survive.
This is how the lion has been created. Therefore, it is simply fulfilling its purpose, its nature. So, of course, this is 100% within the laws of nature. Just because it is natural for a lion to eat meat doesn't mean it's natural for a deer to hunt and eat meat. Is it natural for a human being to hunt and to kill? Is it what we were created for? Is it our divine purpose to do that? Is it in alignment with our divine purpose? So here I would, rather than speaking in absolutes and saying that killing is either good or bad, it's, eating animals is good or bad, it's not quite like that, because we can see that a lion isn't bad or doing wrong for killing and for eating other animals. The question of right and wrong is more about, are we in alignment with our higher purpose? Are we in alignment with our own nature, or are we going against our nature? So here, first of all, the question of morality doesn't quite apply to animals the same way, because they are simply operating from their nature. They don't have the same capacity to question right or wrong. Therefore, the same laws, the same morality does not apply to animals.
In the contrary, as a human, we have a free will. We have a choice to choose what to feed our body, what to put in our body. And of course, some people might argue, it's not healthy to eat just plant-based diet. We can watch a documentary about it, like Fork Over Night and many others, and read the China study, which is proven that we can live healthy and happy on a vegan diet. So if that's taken out of the equation, then we do have free will to choose what kind of food we put in our body. So when we are choosing to kill other animals, whether it's directly by hunting or indirectly by buying it from a slaughterhouse, we're actually choosing to cause extra harm for a being who want to live. And here where it comes to me and my understanding that this is not a natural way to live. If we are in the original state of being, if we are not operating by the ego or by the trauma, we are loving being who want to create peace, who want to live in harmony with other creation. If we are not in that space, that might be a result of trauma, might be a result of other reasons that we have explored in our channel. And my experience and my understanding of life, that this is not in alignment. Why? Because it doesn't feel good to do it when we are connected to our heart, when we are connected to our spirit, and when we are connected to other being in front of us.
So here where we need to really come into contact with our inner guidance system. Does it feel good to kill another being? We can't even watch an animal being killed. Most people will not be able to take the life of another being.
Yeah.
And this is simply because it hurts inside. There's something within us that tells us this is wrong. This is not in alignment with who I am, with who I came here to be. And we see also this in children. A small child who receives at least some amount of love is kind, shares, is very empathetic. A child doesn't want to hurt an animal unless they are already traumatized.
Or severely traumatized.
So this tells us that we don't really have the instinct to kill. It's not our nature. It is the nature of carnivorous animals, but it is not our nature. Look at these hands. Are these truly a killer hands? Are these hands built for killing? Are my feet built to catch a running animal? And of course, yes, some indigenous people have hunted out of necessity or rarely eaten meat as part of a ritual. But it was not a daily custom. It was not something they would do at every meal. They were very much connected to the practice of hunting and killing not disconnected from it. They knew that the animal has a soul, and they honored that.
We actually did talk with shamans and indigenous people who still eat animals, and they said in their tradition there is ritual to do that. It's not just going and buying it from the supermarket. And we talked also with some shamans who indeed stopped eating animals as part of their spiritual practice to become a healer. So there was like a time where they disconnected from the death energy to be more aligned. And after that experience, they couldn't even go back to eat animals. If you have any questions about that or counter opinion, we welcome it.
We welcome your argumentation.
And share it with us, and let's have a productive, positive conversation in the comment.
Yes, and so when we say it's not in our nature, then what is our nature? That is not our purpose to be killers and to destroy. What is our purpose then? And this is, I guess, something that everyone must find out for themselves, but we can speak from what we have experienced and seen, that human beings have a very divine purpose actually here on earth. We are not parasites.
We're not savages.
And we are not meant to be a destructive force.
I believe we came here to heal and connect to our divine nature. And me personally, the more I do healing, the more I heal my childhood trauma, the more I heal my ancestral trauma, and the more I see people going through this process as a client of us or as a community, people living with us, the more loving they become, the more present, the more caring, and so on. So I believe as a human, we came here to embody the story of being on heaven. So yeah, this is what we are here for.
And we have the capacity to transmute the negative and the shadows. This is like our higher
abilities.
Potential and abilities.
Yeah.
So, and we can, to reach the highest potential, we need to use these gifts that we're given for the best, and it's our choice. This is where the free will comes in the picture again. We have the choice to do it for the highest good. And in the natural state, in a healed state, a human being desires to support life. A human being desires to see others thrive. We desire to collaborate. We desire to experience love and to give love. We desire to help others. We feel pain when we see someone else suffer, and we desire that they may come out of the suffering, that they may feel well too. This is the natural state of a human being and our part of our highest potential. And I'm sure there is more in terms of our creative expression. We desire to see the natural world thrive. And it's our duty to caretake the garden that the earth is, and to caretake all the other beings and make sure that everything is in harmony. So it is our duty to find those sort of distorted impulses and to not simply blindly act on them and find justification for things such as indulging in porn, indulging in eating dead animals,
or masturbation, or watching TV series, games,
gossiping, indulging in negative victim thoughts.
Yeah.
It is our duty to recognize those lower vibrational impulses, to not give into it, to transmute it, to work through it, and to oftentimes see where is it coming from so we can release it.
The divine purpose that we see us as a human embodying is the guardian of the earth. And this is one reason why we call our channel New Earthlings, because we are the guardian of the earth. And by the way, we are doing event in person and also online. So if you're feeling called to come join us and meet the tribe that we are creating around us, you're very welcome. We would love to see you and connect with you more. So to know more, all the information in the comment.
And in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and please do comment.
Yeah, let us know what you think.
Yeah.
And subscribe if you haven't joined us yet. There's more videos coming about many concepts related to the new earth, related to veganism, related to creating a new world.
Thank you so much for being with us. Bye-bye.